And then sometimes the microaggressions begin when you tell people your school, they automatically state like, "Oh, did you do test optional? Oh, this like that." It's always like they're always taken aback as if I didn't do the accomplishments myself. Hi everyone, if you're new here or returning, thank you so much for watching. My name is Justus Wilhoit. And by the name of this video, you're probably wondering, what am I going to say? I'm just going to tell you it's going to be a lot more blunt and honest compared to that college decision reaction video that I recently posted. And if you haven't seen that, I'll put the link in my bio so that you can stream it. But yeah, I think this video is just going to be talking about what I wish I could do differently if I had the opportunity, what schools I would have maybe applied to or taken off my list, what programs or scholarships I would have took a part in, and just a whole bunch of stuff. I think college is it's a big decision. It's where you're gonna spend the next 4 years of your life, and of course you can always transfer. But I feel like with this college application process, especially the first time, you want to go in, strong and confident, not just for yourself, but also for your family if you're close with them, with all of that. But yeah, I'm just going to be going over my experience, and I hope this may resonate with some of you, unfortunately and also fortunately. So let's get into it. I feel like a college list is important, and I feel like by making that before the start of your senior year, you're setting yourself up for success. And fortunately enough for me, I created a great list of 9 schools. It was bigger than that. It was much bigger. One of them was 14, one of them was 25, but I narrowed it down to 9. But if I had to do it again, I would add maybe like 3 more schools, and I would definitely think Stanford, maybe Michigan, and then maybe Brown. Duke was originally on my list, but after touring it, I just didn't like it, and that's to be putting it nicely. This is a Duke slander page. But anyways, the college list is a big deal. And also with all these colleges, when you go on tours, sometimes you're not getting the advice that you want. And that was one of the downfalls for me. I didn't get my questions answered when it came to the students. I didn't get the unfiltered, advice. And that's something I wish that I could have. And then after I applied to all my schools, I found out there was this service called Luke Labs, I believe. I'll put the link down below. That gives unfiltered advice to like students about the campus. Like, you can't put a price on unfiltered content. So for juniors right now, definitely visit Luke Labs, and that definitely might help you. That's not sponsored at all, by the way. I just found out about it. But yeah, I mean, America and just all of these programs to high schoolers, I wish I would have been able to take advantage of, but coming from a small town in Wisconsin, you're not necessarily getting all the access compared to like big cities like New York City, like Chicago, Philadelphia, Los Angeles, etc. So I wish that there was more programs available to me, and that I had also taken advantage of the programs that were accessible to me. Now, you may be wondering, why am I slouched up like this? But the reason why is because after that college decision reaction video came out, I committed to that school, and I'm so happy to announce that that school is Princeton University in New Jersey. Yeah, I definitely am minoring in journalism. Journalism has always been my passion. I was very sad that it wasn't a major, but I don't know what I'm going to major in. I applied as a politics major, but I love sociology, I love African American studies and public policy. So we'll see what my major is, but I'm definitely going into journalism, and I might create my own major. I might create my own surrounding media, culture, and government. And yeah, I think one of the main things I wish I could change about that process is not getting caught up in the Ivy League name. I feel like if you look at the programs, that'll take you farther than just the name. One of the main things I would change about my process is just not taking into consideration the other schools. I had really liked Princeton ever since my junior year. And when I got in, because I had applied early, so I had gotten in December. And so when I got in December, it just put a lot of other schools on pause because I would have to wait so long. So at Princeton, I was able to get my answers, answered early. Whereas with my other schools, I'd have to like hurry up, if you get what I mean. And the thing is, I wasn't in a contract either. I didn't do early decision. I did early action. So I didn't have to worry about a contract factor if I was like, like binded to go to a certain school. But being so all up on Princeton, and also Chapel Hill, I was very considering Chapel Hill until I got waitlisted. There's more to that. It's just with Princeton, I just kind of got lost in it. And I didn't put an emphasis on schools like UPenn, because I also love UPenn's program. And I just wish I would have taken more time to look at what the other schools had to offer, and just not get caught up in the Ivy league of it all, and just the validation and like gasp from people. When I talk about this validation and these gasps from people, you usually get a lot of reactions. And unfortunately, as a minority in this country, they're not always good, especially sometimes from white counterparts who, are trying to get in the same schools as you. Automatically, sometimes, and unfortunately, I've experienced it, when they don't get the result that they want, they start to pin it on affirmative action. And they pin it on your race, that you only got in because of your race. And then sometimes the microaggressions begin. When you tell people your school, they automatically state like, oh, did you do test optional? Oh, this, like that. It's always like they're always taken aback as if I didn't do the accomplishments myself. And so that's the message I want to tell, other racial minority students who are hearing this video. There are going to be people that are going to try to undercut your success, but you need to know that you need to believe in yourself, and that you need to realize that you did the work, that nobody else did it. You're not fulfilling a quota. You are there on your own accord. You filled out the application to the best of your ability, and they loved it, and they let you into a top university. You did it all by yourself, with the support of everybody who loves you. But know that you did the work, and that it wasn't just your race and your background who did all the work for you. I'm not trying to keep this like as a rant for like 30 minutes. I'm probably gonna make a part 2. I'm trying to keep this as short as possible. But yeah, make sure that you like this video and subscribe so that you can see part 2. I'm also gonna come out with a stats and extracurricular video. I'm not somebody with like a 5.0 GPA, 1600 SAT, AP Scholar with distinction, so don't be worried. I feel like my stats are relatable in the way that, a lot of people have them, even in this competitive process. It's just knowing how to stand out in your essays and your ECs that are going to go a long way. So stay tuned for both of those videos. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching today, and I can't wait to see you soon. Oh, and as always, go Tiger.